honest. I think NGX, they haven't won with the Medusa yet, but I think this is the first game they'll manage to bring out the W. It's not going to be a kill, but I guess he can just keep going. In fact, Shanks is here now. A Phonic Shield's going to block out a lot of the damage, but in your dream, he is still dropping. Tino, maybe one more hit will do it, and it does. Oh, first blood out for the Sand King.
Tino can definitely set that pacer for Execration.
At the very least, Polson's doing a very good job of just kind of backing Tino off. In fact, Tino has gone too far for the side of Execration, though. I suppose they might be just very confident in their mid-game time.
Yeah, got a lot to play for. Alacrity though in a dangerous spot.
Yeah, mid lane. Bob going to be able to secure the kill, but we'll go down to the tier 1 tower. Level 2 Hex, level 1 Shackles. It may be enough though. Mizu, he's going to back off at the right time. Still backing away, but there's your static link up from Bob. TPs are coming in. Mizu, he's still fine with the Kraken still available, though. A lot of damage has been taken. Bob is not getting the kill yet, but eventually we'll be able to take it, and so will Polison go down.
Runs and guns, they don't need to wait too long for any of these spells to be off, and they can just keep applying that aggression.
In your dream.
In your dream.
Yeah, that Invis rune going to pay off real nicely here for Bob as Tino and Bob move in your dream, trying to TP away, but Vincenzo is going to make it in time with the Hex out. And now poor old Mizu, stuck around to try and help, may end up dying himself now as he does pop the Ravage. It lands on 3. Bob falling quite low, but is going to be able to walk away as Mizu is still in danger. He'll chase down Tino. In fact, the rest of the team just leaves him. Tino, he's by himself right now. Alacrity will show up. He'll go into the Sandstorm, but misses the Burrow Strike. Alacrity and JHOCAM now with the Dust going to try and move in onto the Sand King, and eventually we'll get him.
Deal for Execration. NGX does find some punishment. Again, it takes a lot of heroes down, and they use Ravage, so there's an opening here.
Well, Polison's in trouble. Up the top lane, he might just drop, but on the other side of things, Bob is in some bigger troubles. He does go down. JHOCAM, bot side, there will be a 3-man smoke here from Execration. Looks like Alacrity is going to be targeted as long as Tino can land the stun into the epicenter. Alacrity, there's going to be a nice Ravage from Mizu to try and help out, but it probably won't be enough, or maybe it will be. They do leash them up though, and that's going to be it. Both of them drop. Bob will take a double kill on the Razor.
Control from bot jungle. Look at this position, they could force a fight out here easily.
I mean, Bob's going to try and go on Mizu. Keep in mind, there's no Ravage available for another 30, as now Tino does make the jump in onto JHOCAM, and with the Shackles, you should have enough hold. But now the Stone Gaze is there. Tino, he's going to try and turn with the Epicenter now, but he's kind of alone at the moment, as the rest of his team has backed off. Tino has to do the same, but he keeps going onto the Tide. Mizu, so low on the Tide Hunter, gonna turn around with an Anchor Smash. Tino doesn't have the damage on his own, and a Phonic Shield's gonna protect Mizu from dying. Meanwhile, on the side, they've got the Shackles onto the Ember. Alacrity should still be able to get away from this, unless he has no remnants, but he does have one, so all the damage has been linked away from him, as Tino will move in again with the Burrow Strike, and eventually Alacrity is gonna go down, and so will Bob. I don't know, John. Palos? It's a lot of team fights.
Look at Palos.
Palos. He's gone quite far here, John. I'm not sure about that. JHOCAM, he'll keep up the vision, but there is going to be a pincer maneuver here from Execration. Moving on Mizu, but he'll blink away at the right time. In the meantime, though, Polison going to be in a bit of danger, but does have the borrowed time available, so he'll survive a little bit longer. But there's going to be nobody to help out the Abaddon. He will eventually die. Try and get it going, even with the Aegis available, as they do chain up the Shaman. Vincenzo gonna be okay, as Tino's gonna go for an Epicenter Burrow Strike onto 2, but the Ravage is there. Mizu, he's gonna try and save the day. They've got 2 down already in Tino and Vincenzo, but Bob, he wants to keep the fight going. Alacrity, he'll be soul-binded up and silenced up, but he's attached to nobody, so he's still okay to remnant out of there. As Bob will continue chasing him down, but can't really catch him out. Instead, they'll have to settle for Polison. Polison won't be so fine, as Bob is just going to link him up all the way. In your dream, though, going to be around to protect us. In the meantime, Alacrity has been caught out on the Ember, and looks like he's the one to drop, as Bob will be chased down by JHOCAM and in your dream. And in the meantime, again, Mizu's going to drop on the Tide Hunter, as Bob is still being chased down here by JHOCAM, but it seems like they can't get the kill. On the other side, Vincenzo, he's been caught out a bit too early, just too early to the party. Instead, they've got to move on to the Ember, but Tino, he doesn't have the backup. So you're going to lose Vincenzo immediately, but here comes Bob onto Mizu. He'll try for the Tide, who does have Ravage available, and may have to pop it to Mizu. He'll try for the TP instead. It's towards the south, who have they got there? In your dream, has been slowed up. Palos will hold him down. You've even got the Basher available, but with the Stone Gaze in your dream, going to be able to create the gap as now the Ravage Mizu. He's in. They've got Palos down. Eye of the Storm now going to be up and ready. Top lane, JHOCAM not actually going to be caught by the Burrow Strike, but it won't matter. In your dream, already backing off top lane. May not get caught, but Vincenzo is going to be able to cut him off. Serpent Wards and Dark Portrait around, and it's going to be a lot of damage onto the Dusa. Jeez, look at that, John.
Oh,
Burrow Strike as well onto the Abaddon will mean another kill to go the way of Execration. It's very, very hard to even think about going after this kill. Empty center, Burrow Strike is going to be there in your dream. He's been targeted. They even have the Dark Portrait out. It's a lot of damage. Where's Mizu? There's your Ravage. It might be too late though, and it will be. No buyback available for In Your Dream. As they'll go back for the top lane of Barracks. Still frontlining for the team as Tino going to look to move back in onto Mizu with the Inkslaw into the Burrow Strike, landing on 3 targets. And now Vincenzo, he's in for the double hex out. They've got the Dusa locked down, and it's just so much damage. In Your Dream's already gone. So will Paulson die along with his teammate. And that may just be it. They don't have their carry available. Like you said, John, no Ravage. Means you can't really fight right now as Mizu is going to try to back off Patino. He's there again with another 2-man Burrow, and that'll be it. GG's called. NGXC dropping their first game against Execration. And, well, John, I thought this was going to be the game where they won with Medusa, but apparently not.
I guess you cursed him there, Mike. You know, you had some... Yeah, I think I'm with Mike. Execration looks pretty set up here. I love the flex from NGX. We were a bit worried about it being a In Your Dream TA with a little bit of back and forth. Very important for Bob to find both of those water runes. He's going to need some help for the next water runes. Going to need help for that power rune as well.
Oh, Tino and Shanks. Or rather, Shanks was the one in trouble, and never mind Bob.
From dancing around the jungle, and now the triangle, they are starting to clear out some of those stacks, so a lot of that build up here for Tino or for Bob gets lost in a pop.
Yeah, big group up. Vincenzo at the very least is going to drop, but so will Bob. A nice X back there from In Your Dream. Tino, he's going to pop the Rolling Thunder and try to go back in on Alacrity, but Alacrity has plenty of help around him and has the Refraction back up. In fact, he'll stick around and just keep going after the stacks as Tino needs to back off. Bramble Spring will be there from Paulson to try and slow him down. Tino with the shield crash can be quite tanky. With the Illuminate flying in as well. A lot of damage to come out onto GXC as they cannot finish off Tino. They'll go back for the triangle stacks. Bob, he might be able to pick off Paulson, and he will. Can they keep going though? NGXC, they'll find Shanks on the Keeper of the Light. Bob wants a bit more. We'll find JHOCAM. Zone. To really be able to defend this, but he's going to move in. Mizu's actually taking a hell of a lot of damage here, and in fact, he might be gone. And he will be. This could not orb and jaunt away in time.
It's not backing off, though. Still keeping down
Palos. Yeah, Palos. He just melted to the damage of Alacrity, and I believe Alacrity was just hitting all the side blades on that creep wave. The Team Medusa gone. Down a bot lane, they will try to move in onto the Monkey King. Paulson, still pretty healthy. So turn on to Bob. In Your Dream, even showing up just in case they need it. But he hasn't thrown out the Bob. Or rather, never mind. No boat necessary. JHOCAM going to move in onto Palos. To show himself off on the Weaver. In they go, Palos. He'll be targeted. The boat turret is going to land. Palos already out of mana, and he's just gone. Oh boy. I mean, Rolling Thunder's going to be there. Tino, he'll try to turn this one, but he's got no backup. There's just not enough backup right now. Bob, he'll move in eventually, but the coil's going to lock him down. It's a very aggressive movement from Execration, but it looks like it won't work out in their favor, as Tino's still trying to kill off JHOCAM, but it's not going to be enough.
With a Rolling Thunder. And you kind of want to blink here as well for Vincenzo if you can save up for it. The angle overgrowth is pretty big. It will just take a while.
Bob just going to get deleted here by In Your Dream. They just seem really calm right now. Like, there's just no contest. They jump in again. Onto Tino they go. And go locked down. Overgrowth is way mistimed. Mizu just going to get away for free. And now they can move in on Palos. So Bob, he's going to try and fight this one out with the Stone Gaze. But it's not even that great. Bob, he'll get to the low ground, but Tino's going to drop. And Palos, well, he's not out of date yet either, John. He's going to drop a third time. What a problematic game here for Execration, as Bob, he'll drop as well.
That is under some vision on trap, so a bit of a spotting out here from GX.
Oh, Bob, he's been caught out immediately. He'll zip away, but the coil's gonna lock them down. Rolling Thunder or not, Tino just doesn't have the impact right now to help out his team, who's just getting shredded. A double kill for Alacrity. They'll try for the last piece of the puzzle, and that's gonna be Tino on the Pangolier, just completely surrounded. And he's gone. Go for a free mid-tier 2 tower. Bob, he'll zip in. They do find In Your Dream, but the boat is going to be able to fly out, and it's going to make him way too tanky. They'll lock him down, but here comes Alacrity on the TA, and poor old Vincenzo's just dead. Shanks, he's going to try to run, but Mizu's on with the chase. Eventually, they should be able to find the cuddle, and they will. Palos? Can he be caught here, John? Palos, pop the Stone Gaze. Dream Coil will lock him down, though, and that might allow enough time for NGXE to just keep going. They lock him down with the Yule Scepter, and now they've definitely got him. So much damage to fly out from Alacrity. Again, Tino just unable to help whatsoever. Might be the unfortunate victim here for Execration, as Mizu immediately going to jump in. Does see the coddle. And Paulson, he's going to have a look for a bit more. Mizu gets the kill, but more importantly, Tino has been spotted here by Paulson. They'll even find the Pango. And this Monkey King, I mean, it's just been so...
Through living armor, not going to be enough to stop us from the left.
Here we go again. Dream Coil is going to lock them down, though. Shank's already gone. They've got the Deucer now completely controlled up. There is going to be a Vortex to try and help out. In fact, Alacrity, he may lose his first life, and he does. Not a bad start for Execration. If they can somehow find Alacrity a second time, it could be a great team fight for them. But Alacrity, he'll keep trying to fight this one out. Overgrowth was there, but Lotus Sword was also out immediately. So they'll find Mizu. They do get a puck, but they really want that TA. It's a massive kill streak to get, but Alacrity's going to fight back. Bob is still trying, but it costs him his own life. Buybacks are flying out, though. Bob will zip right through, but Alacrity, he's still not dead yet. Almost down. Finally does end up dying. There's maybe now they can turn it. Bob, he might die back immediately, though. No mana to Vortex away, but it's all about giving Palos all these kills in the Medusa. But Execration still can't quite get the job done. Palos, he's been left behind to try and fight this one out by himself, and it's not good enough.
Space to farm, but Paulson keeps tracking. He's out of mana here.
Oh, Bob getting caught out by the same hero that he was just trying to catch. And has no way out of this. He's down for 70. No buyback available for the Storm. And in the meantime, you also end up losing Shanks. Many BKBs available right now for Execration. Very, very tough fight to try and take. Bob, he'll pop his BKB early. Just trying to catch Paulson on the Monkey King. Get rid of all that vision and control, and they'll get him. It's a nice start, but they won't go for any more. Coming in from NGX, and there they are. They've got the silence into the Boundless Strike. Bob has not popped the BKB. He does eventually get it off, but it's all too late.
Yeah, I mean, the BKB wouldn't save him. I mean, the BKB wouldn't have saved him anyway, because you have level 25 in Mizu up.
Palos, yeah, he's been forced forward. Pretty far forward, in fact. The Torrent Storm going to lock him down a little bit longer, but he'll move in onto the puck, trying to deal with Mizu. In the meantime, Alacrity will go on to Tino, but here comes the Vortex out from Bob on the TA. But Alacrity is not bothered by this whatsoever, though he is completely stunned up here by Tino. But the time lapse is out from JHOCAM into the boat now, onto Palos, and with the side blades, they're taking care of him two at a time. As Mizu, he'll find a double kill, and Alacrity, he'll just keep going. Onto Shanks, a triple kill out. I think here, John, as you don't have buyback available on this Medusa. Bob? We got silenced up. I don't think... Oh, never mind. They can lock him down. They've got the silence, and they've also got an ultra kill. Looking for the rampage. Would you look at that, John? Vincenzo, he's just trying to get out. Yeah. But he'll be the rampage here for Alacrity. Oh, this poor Dream Protector, John. He's had such a rough game already. He ends the game with giving a rampage back the way of NGXE.
I'm gonna have to go with the mic curse. Every time he says something's trash, it's a winning game. So
alrighty, agree. So you go.
Execration.
They catch Paulson.
Yeah, they should have first blood here. Paulson gonna drop
6, because that tower pressure will come in, and Execration will be ready to collapse off the topper.
Vincenzo
just focus mid.
Vincenzo and JHOCAM just manning up here. They're both gonna drop.
Translate that into objectives. With this kind of start, Execration should hit those timings fairly well here, Mike.
Absolutely. Bot lane, though, they are going to take down Vincenzo once again. Palos, he's trying to chase Mizu, and he's actually doing quite a bit of work here. It's Palos, he's going to keep going, and Mizu does not have a blink available. He's going to Fury Fire up, but it's not going to be enough.
That's exactly what you want to see. NGX trying to apply aggression top, though.
Yeah, Tino, to be targeted as In Your Dream, going to move in. Bushwhack going to be way off the mark, though Tino is a very, very tanky target. Surely eventually to drop, and Paulison
Rewards the spot here from Exa.
Vincenzo, aggressive here. Alacrity, though, going to show up. They're going to try and focus down Bob, and with the tag team, they might have enough. Sonic Wave is there just in case, though it doesn't land on anyone. But it won't matter because Vincenzo, he's going to get caught by JHOCAM. Mid Sakuchi, and he's gone a boot. Sit back, Alacrity with the regen, gonna move in, but the immediate stun is there. Snowball will follow up.
Ooh.
Bushwhack is perfect as well. It's the two-man just catching both of them out. It's Paulison.
It does have a better turnaround time in terms of cooldown, although Tino might fall for this.
Yeah, they might find a much bigger target this time around. Bushwhack will only help so much.
In this fight, load as you are to admit it, Mike, the crowd will eventually become a big factor, although.
Oh, they've got barely enough. In Your Dream. Considering that mid-tier 1 tower is still standing, it's not the easiest to jump in. Shanks, he's going to break the smoke and just scurry away, but there's the jump in from In Your Dream and Mizu. Shans will give the vision into the Snowball. They want that hoodwink gone, and they've got him into Vincenzo. They'll find the Weaver, and they'll finger him down. That was Exorcist and popped as well, so they've got to try and force this fight. They've got the silence, but Alacrity's got the BKB, so he's fine. JHOCAM, oh, that's a great chance block from JHOCAM. Bot lane, what's going on here? In Your Dream, very, very far forward. We'll get silenced up. There's going to be a sharpshooter, but a very nice Snowball is there to buy a bit more time for In Your Dream to try and get out. He's going to TP. Does he get out of there, though? He barely makes it. They could find the biggest John Palos. He's the target we've been waiting for. Gets jumped, Alacrity. Might just be able to get it done himself, and he does. Palos giving quite a bit of gold back the way of the Storm now. So they are going to try and find a way to punish, but they don't even get the stun onto Mizu, and now Vincenzo. He's going to get caught out with this Weaver. He'll go for the time-lapse away and does Sakuchi out of there.
Is all done on Tino. The DK can frontline, but Palos is forward here.
Nice silence out there from Palos. JHOCAM might just be guaranteed to die, as they might even find Paulison. Just go for the Earth Spike onto Vincenzo, trying to find a bit of a trade for themselves and Alacrity. He'll have enough time to get the Weaver. But now Execration, they're right onto the Roshan. Slowly chip away to tier 2, the JHOCAM, he'll move in with the Walrus Punch. Snowball is there as well, into the finger, they just want Tino gone. Sonic Wave might do it, Tino, he's still tanking through. Now Alacrity though, from the backside, gonna find the hoodwink, and that'll be Shanks gone. Into Palos, they might just get the Aegis here off that drow. In Your Dream will go for the chase, the gust is there, but it's not good enough. And this is really concerning now, John. At least NGXE, who've been left behind. In Your Dream's gonna have to do it all by himself as Alacrity. He just left the area. So Palos, can he man fight this? It looks like he may just, but here comes Alacrity again. Problem is he runs out of mana. Oh, it's a messy engagement. He doesn't stick around, and he pays for it. Tino looking to make the jump in mid lane. In Your Dream, he may have stuck around too long, but he does have his team right behind him to try and help out there. Paulison just gets deleted immediately by Palos' Alacrity. They're still trying to do with Tino, though Tino's just so damn tanky. With the time-lapse, they can't kill him, and now they can move in for more. A great gust out by Palos, catching out to, and there's your Bushwhack. In from Shanks. Oh, Execration. Looking very good now, John. They might just go high ground a second time.
They have so much jump, but even if they isolate Palos, the rest of the Execration's behind to follow through. The push is just great, although they're trying now.
Yeah, here comes the Jinx from JOHNXFIRE, though. Another nice time-lapse out from Vincenzo. They've still got Palos down, but Bob, he's willing to fight with the Exorcism. So is Tino and Vincenzo, as they'll try and chase down Mizu and JHOCAM. Both to drop. The push is not stopping, John. They will keep going, as they even find In Your Dream with the Bushwhack out. They've got so much control. In Your Dream, just trying to run, but he is going to drop. A triple kill out for Bob. Onto the tier 4s they go. Again, John, Execration, they're already going down to tier 2 as it is. But it seems like they want to drag NGXE with them, though Alacrity doesn't want that to happen. So he'll find Shanks on the hoodwink, but they can't control Tino. He's going to be fine with the BKB TP out. See if that decides anything here in this final lane of barracks being pushed down. Bob, 4-star forward. They want to try and blow him up. Tino's there to help out though. Bob He's still perfectly fine as Alacrity, still trying. They've got the Death Prophet down. Maybe they can defend. Maybe they can keep this going as they will buy back on Paulison, and now the Sonic Wave out from Mizu, pushing them back. In Your Dream, though, is in such big trouble. Palos does take him down, as now the move is on to Mizu with the Gust, but a nice snowball. JHOCAM will buy a bit more time, but it won't be enough, it seems, as the stun does land, and they'll take down the Quap. So they'll move in with the Black Dragon onto the tier 4 towers. You know, John, some teams just want to stay in Div 1. Others want to see other teams burn. Then GXC, they get stunned up. Bob, he'll move in onto the task. That might be JHOCAM gone. In Your Dream, he got left behind, though he is going to be able to get to the fountain, but it's all about objectives. Onto the second tier 4 they go. Onto the Ancient. Execration. How do you defend this? They're going to zip in one more time with Alacrity with a 2-man vortex out. Onto Palos with a time lapse. Vincenzo just buying more and more space for Palos. In Your Dream set to fall down. This should be GG. Onto the Ancient they go. And things are looking very spicy now for that last spot of relegation. You just never know who's going to make it there, John.
Yep, I don't think anyone expected Exa coming in, you know, at the fresh start of the series for them to upset NGX like this, but
yeah, stop wasting my time trying to get mine, get out the way, move, trying to get paid.